Hey there, in YouTube land, and right now, I just recently got back from watching Guardians of the Galaxy in the theater. Best Marvel movie ever. Now, I talked to you guys yesterday about the Scream Factory Shocktober sale, and I got to take advantage of that myself and get something for a couple of good friends of mine as well, which I just finished doing. Now, what I thought I'd do was I looked at all the stuff that was there that I already had. So for a lot of you guys that are ordering and you're wondering what it's like, or what it's gonna look like, if you're wondering, you should order it. So I thought I'd take out my my Scream Factories out of my shelf there that are on the sale, and basically let you see what it is that you'd be getting, and maybe that'll help you decide if you're on the fence between which one you want to pick up, or which ones. Which is mostly the case. First up is Prison, and Prison is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It's got an audio commentary with Rennie Harlin, Hard Times: The Making of Prison, actually really good retrospective, with Harlin, Irwin Yablin's, C. Courtney Joyner, and of course stunt coordinator on this film, Kane Hodder. Executive producer Charles Band, composer Richard Band, production designer Philip Duffin, also has production designer Patrick Denver, and others. There's a poster and still gallery, and there's even, if you put it in your computer, you can even print off the original first draft screenplay of the movie Prison. Now, this is the original case for Prison. If you saw the cover there, then you probably have seen this cover, and this was kind of like a controversial cover, and a lot of people didn't like the art on it, but this is a cover that you can switch over to. Most, if not all, Scream Factories have a different cover you can choose, and it has great artwork on the DVD and Blu-ray as well. It is a DVD and Blu-ray combo pack. So there's one choice there, guys. Prison. This is the movie. I think this is one of the movies that was it the one where Kane Hodder worked with one of the things helped him get Jason or something like that. Next up is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of X-Ray and Schizoid. X-Ray is a good movie by Barbie Benton. Very cheesy, some pretty bad acting, especially by the killer, but very fun, and Barbie Benton shows off her assets in the film. Schizoid is another great film, but for a murder mystery, they accidentally give away the killer really early on in the film, and by really early on, I mean you accidentally see the killer in the first 5 minutes. Maybe because it's where it's remastered now, you can actually see him, but originally you couldn't. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. There is an interview with the director Boaz Davidson on X-Ray, and there's a really great interview with actress Donna Wilkes on Schizoid. And there's also a theatrical trailer on Schizoid as well. There is not alternate art, but there is some, see if I can get it here for you. Kind of alternate art, kind of like this. Like different posters and stills. So you can leave it on like that. If you want to, you can turn around to show the different alternate posters and stills on there as well. I've often thought about doing that just for a change. Next up is the Hammer film, The Vampire Lovers. And this special features on here. Many are poured over from the MGM, but there's actually some new stuff. Femme Fantastique, Resurrecting the Vampire Lovers. Reading of Carmilla by Ingrid Pitt. Commentary with director Roy Ward Baker. Interview with actress Madeline Smith. Photo gallery, theatrical trailer, and radio spots. And does this one have a alternate cover? Yes, it kind of does. Here it is right here. I've actually never looked at the alternate on this one. I gotta say, I love the artwork on this. I had this movie on the MGM one, like the bare bones kind of like, well, it had a couple features on it at least. So I haven't actually watched the Blu-ray of this one yet. So when I opened it up and just looked at the inside art, this is the first time I looked at it. That's when you know you got too much stuff, guys. When you just realize, oh, I bought that and never looked at it. Next up is Evil Speak. I love this movie. Clint Howard, very cheesy, Richard Mall. Some great special features in there, by the way. Way, way better than I expected. Audio commentary with producer-director Eric Weston. Interviews with cast members Joseph Cortez, Clint Howard, Hayward Nelson, Claude Earl Jones, Richard Mall, and Don Stark. Don Stark, I didn't realize it until I started watching the movie, but that's the guy that plays the neighbor on that '70s show with the Afro guy. Of course, theatrical trailer. Again, we have like a couple, not really a reversible cover, but it's just kind of a neat little different artwork for the film. And Evil Speak was one of those that I think, now some people may be able to correct me if I'm wrong, this one was put out either by Code Red or put out by Shout Factory at a different time under the Shout Factory title. But I think it was Code Red that put out Evil Speak first. Next up is Larry Cohen's classic, Q, the Winged Serpent. And of course there's Michael Moriarty. It's got an audio commentary with Larry Cohen and theatrical trailer. Not a lot, you think, but hey, it's Q. So here we see the interior artwork. Of course, more pictures of Q. Next up is Crawl Space. And Crawl Space is a great Kinski film. I really love this film, actually. It's a personal, like, kind of a guilty pleasure. Not really guilty. It's a favorite of mine. And it's directed by David Schmoller, who directed a film that really creeped me out when I was younger, called Tourist Trap. If you've seen Tourist Trap, buy the DVD and not the Blu-ray. Look it up. There's a whole big story behind it. It's got an audio commentary with writer-director David Schmoller. It's got an interview with the makeup effects artist. We've got a short film, which you have to watch. If you buy this movie, the first thing you must do when you get this movie is put it in and listen and watch Please Kill Mr. Kinski, a short film by David Schmoller. You really have to watch it. There's TV spots, theatrical trailer. We have the Kinski at his sleazy best, and I seriously do mean at his sleazy best. I love the art for the Blu-ray disc on this one here. So I'm going to show you guys. Very sexy artwork. And of course, this is the art for Crawl Space that it comes with. This here, of course, is the alternate art. Next up is the one that I really, really enjoy. And stars Tawny Kitaen, Steve Johnson? No, Steve Johnson. Steve Nichols. Steve Johnson's his character in soap opera. And Todd Allen. And it is, of course, Witchboard. I love, love, love this movie. I really want to get a sequel down the road. But I went to the store around Halloweenish time to see if it was there. To, like, try to pick it up type of thing. And it was sold out, unfortunately. So, usually when they sell stuff like this, it doesn't come back fast. So, you know, it's one of these days. But this is got a ton of features on it. New audio commentary with writer director Kevin Tenney and actor Stephen Nichols, Kathleen Willett, and James Quinn. Audio commentary with writer director Kevin Tenney, executive producer Walter Jostin, producer Jeffrey. New interviews with Kevin Tenney, Tawny Kitaen, J.P. Lubson, James Quinn, Walter Jostin, Todd Allen, and more. Plus, there's a ton of vintage making-ofs and stuff like that that was done when the movie was coming out. There's theatrical trailers, TV spots, stills, galleries, and as they say, much, much more. And as you can see, it is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Incredible film. A little bit of unique art on this one here. Not reverse, but really cool. Really highly recommend this one. Next up is the collector's edition of Kevin Tenney. I'm not sure why the other one was a collector's edition, because they both have about the same amount of features. It's just one has a slipcover and one doesn't. That's Night of the Demons. So, the original cover, Night of the Demons, I really love the artwork on this one, the new artwork, is this here. It's the classic one, with Angela. You know, it has new commentary with director Kevin Tenney and actors Kathy Podwell, Hal Havens, Billy Jallo, and FX artist Steve Johnson. Yep, Savage Steve Johnson. Audio commentary with director Kevin Tenney, executive producer Walter Jostin, and producer Jeff Jeffries. So they do another commentary for this one. New interviews with cast and crew, including director Kevin Tenney, writer-producer Joe Augustine, actress Lenny Quigley. She has a very important role in this movie. Again, one scene that everybody remembers. Promo reel, video trailers, theatrical trailers, TV premiere spots, stills gallery, and much more. There's a ton of stuff on this, guys. A ton of stuff. It's a great one. Comes sometimes in the sexy slipcover. You're never sure if it's going to come slipcover or not. You hope it does when you order these things, but they kind of tend to go to slipcover sometimes. Next up is one. It's this is a good one. It's not for everybody though. Definitely not for everybody. But I thought it was a fun film. I liked it. Death Valley, Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It's got an audio commentary with director Dick Richards. Why would they give him that name? Theatrical trailer, TV spots, stars Paul Lamont, Catherine Hicks, Stephen McHady, and of course Peter Billingsley as the kid, the terrorized kid from, of course, the movie A Christmas Story. And there's like pictures, stills from the film as the interior art. Next up is Cat People. If you got the DVD of Cat People, keep it because there's a few more features in the DVD than there are in the Blu-ray, but there are new features on the Blu-ray, and it's a great transfer, so definitely worth picking up. New interviews with writer-director Paul Schrader and Natasha Kinski, Mark McDowell, John Hurd, and Ed O'Toole, and composer Giorgio Moroder. And that Giorgio name sounds familiar. That's because you probably have the Daft Punk album, which has them on it. Theatrical trailer and stills gallery, and of course the original art is Natasha Kinski looking extremely exotic and sexy right there. And let's look at the cover on the inside. So we actually get the third art on here, really, which is this right here, which is the cover that many people saw on their VHS. I like when they do that, when they utilize the Blu-ray disc to show an alternate artwork. Next up on the list of stuff that they have there is Dark Man. Another great one. I love the cover of this one here. Again, some people are unsure about the cover. And that being said, Dark Man does have its original classic cover, which is uber sexy. I think Dark Man was kind of a way of testing grounds to a certain extent to get some of the superhero movies we got today. It was a great movie. As for features, well, here we go. New interviews with Frances McDormand, audio commentary with director of photography Bill Pope. That'll Be Just Fine. Interview with Larry Drake. Duran Smith. Interviews with Danny Hicks. Oh, my God, I'm so yawning here. Darkman's Design. Interviews with production designers, art designers, or Face of Revenge. Interview with Tony Gardner. Original storyboards, theatrical trailers, TV spots, vintage press kits, vintage cast and crew profiles of Sam Raimi, Liam Neeson, Frances McDormand, and Larry Drake. And what's not mentioned on here is that there actually is an interview with Liam Neeson on the DVD. Next up is the classic anthology film, John Carpenter's Body Bags. And so you can see the classic art on here, which I don't have to turn over to. Guess I didn't like it. Okay, they didn't do a classic art in this one. They just used the was this classic art? This maybe it was. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, so if you're not totally over into Blu-rays, some of these combo packs are a great way to get started. It's an anthology film. The first story I find the best, although all three stories were really fun. Second story is very humorous. Got a lot of actors in it, Stacy Keach and Sam Raimi has a cameo, sort of, and you'll just see anyway. Wes Craven. Audio commentary with director John Carpenter and actor Robert Carradine on The Gas Station. Audio commentary with director John Carpenter and Stacy Keach on Hair. Audio commentary with producer Sandy King and Justin Beam on I. Untipping Body Bags feature with John Carpenter, producer Sandy King, and actors Stacy Keach and Robert Carradine. Trailer. It's some great stuff. Next up is one that I think all my friends picked up, and most people will already have. So if you don't, it's definitely one to pick up on sale. It's the Day of the Dead. Just very sexy, cool looking one. It's got a high def transfer, a new documentary, World's End, the legacy of the Day of the Dead. And it's a 90-minute documentary. It's really great. Audio commentary with writer-director George Romero and special effects artist Tom Savini, production designer Cletus Anderson, and actress Laurie Cardell. Behind-the-scenes footage from special makeups effects creator Tom Savini, archives, photo galleries, theatrical trailers, TV spots, and more. And you know, they just have some really great stuff. Of course, they have the classic art on here as well. But I really love this new art. Next up is the classic Prince of Darkness, another John Carpenter one. And again, we'll show you the. Is there another artwork for this one? Audio commentary with John Carpenter, new interviews with John Carpenter and Alex Cooper, and theatrical trailer. But it's a fantastic film. This is one of the ones where I haven't changed it over to the other art because I just love the sexy looking art here. But this is the original art for the. I don't know if you see that very well. For the poster of the movie, it's what was in the showing when I was in the theater watching it, and that's the disc art. Hopefully, looking at this and seeing some of these here actually kind of like pseudo in person and seeing them open up will help you decide what you really want to go for. Here's one of my strong recommendations if you don't have it. Sleepaway Camp. Blu-ray DVD combo pack, collector's edition. It's got some great features. It's got a new 2K scan of the original camera negative, new commentary with star Felissa Rose and Jonathan Turstein's original commentary with the writer-director Robert Hilstig, Felissa Rose, and webmaster Jeff Hayes, who does the, I think, sleepawaycamp.com. New director, new interviews with cast and crew, Sleepaway Camp scrapbook, short film, Judy by Jeff Hayes. Oh yeah. The Judy short film, you gotta see. Basically, it's the character of Judy from the movie and what happened to her afterwards. Spoiler, she didn't die. But what happens to her it's interesting. It's a low-budget short that was made. You gotta see it anyway. It's more reminiscent of Return to Sleepaway Camp in quality than the actual Sleepaway Camp film. Now, the next ones I got here will be slightly different than the ones that they're doing there because all their special sales are on Blu-rays. Now, I do have some of the other ones. The features aren't any different, but I have them in the DVD format because I bought some of them originally in DVD before I started collecting totally in Blu-ray. So I'll show you those there. And with the DVD, actually, you'll get maybe a better look at the art that's going to be on the discs, which is, I hope it's a good thing for you guys. So first up is Tobe Hooper's The Funhouse, a favorite of mine. It's got audio commentary with Tobe Hooper, narrated by Tim Sullivan. Interview with executive producer Mark L. Lester and composer John Beal. An audio interview with, of course, the late actor William Finley was in this movie as well. A theatrical trailer, TV spots, and more. And there's the other artwork. It's incredible. I'm sure this looks even more amazing in Blu-ray. This is okay. The next one is a personal favorite of mine and one of my favorite Scream Factory releases. Actually, a couple of these on DVD are actually some of my favorite Scream Factory releases, and they're very, very close to me for specific reasons. First up is Deadly Blessing with Wes Craven. Nobody talks about this movie, but I really found it good. I loved this film. I liked the way that it was done. I like the aspects of it. I like the killer idea. I like basically the mysterious killer and the supernatural aspects as well. It's really, really cool. Really well done. Great acting overall. And a fantastic cast. A really great genre cast in this one here. It's got an audio commentary by writer-director Wes Craven. Interviews with Susan Buckner. Writers Glenn McBennett and where'd that come from? And Bennett and Matthew Barr, TV spots and theatrical trailer. Now, if the name Susan Buckner sounds familiar, but you're not quite sure where you know her from, well, if you're a fan of the movie Grease, well, she was Patty Simcox, the overly peppy cheerleader in the film Grease. But she looks very different, and she's older in this one here, actually. But it's the start for some actors like Sharon Stone, and of course Maren Jensen, who acted in the series, God, what was it? Battlestar Galactica? I think it was Battlestar Galactica she was in. Or was it, I'm going to say Battlestar Galactica. You can see on there, gorgeous girls. Young Sharon Stone with a nightmare sequence that really kind of bothered me for certain reasons. Next up is one that everybody knows who's watched my channel for a while. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. So this was a no-brainer for me to get. And that is Phantasm 2. I just love this movie. It's got a different artwork on here. And it was the first one that I noticed that actually had a third artwork on the disc. So it gives you three alternate arts for the film. It has audio commentary with Don Coscarelli and Agnes Scrimm, and Reggie Bannister. New interviews with Don Coscarelli and Agnes Scrimm, Reggie Bannister and Paul Irvine, original theatrical trailer, and more. I know there's a lot more on this one, actually. There's even like a short film where Agnes Scrimm actually played Abraham Lincoln in it. I kid you not, it's on there. It's a good one. One of my faves. You cannot go wrong with Phantasm 2. It's just a fantastic film. Next up are two that I really enjoyed. Psycho 2 and Psycho 3. Now, I wasn't sure, but when I'm looking for a lot of these, I look for like a lot of features and stuff like that. So I was kind of disappointed at first when I saw Psycho 2 didn't have a lot of features on it. Like there's an audio commentary with writer-director Tom Holland, vintage video and audio interviews with Anthony Perkins, Vera Mills, and Richard Franklin, theatrical trailer and TV spots. But actually that turned out to be more stuff than I realized. And the audio commentary in this is actually really, really good. There's no difference in the artwork because I think this is the artwork that he had to go with. There was issues, so we have, it goes with the basically still photos on the inside. Strongly recommend these. You know, if you haven't got these Psycho films, they're really worth picking up. Of course, there's Psycho 3. This one has more features on actually. Audio commentary with screenwriter Charles Edward Pogue, and that's actually really good commentary as well. These Psycho movies have really good commentaries on them. Interviews with actors Kate Shea, Brink Stevens, of course, who did a role in this movie. Bet you won't know that, sir. Special makeup effects artist Michael Westmore, and theatrical trailer. And again, the same as before. Like I'll have still photos on the inside, and pretty much the same one right there. Yeah. And that is all that I have out of the sale. Hopefully, by going through the features and talking about some of these here, it has helped out in your choosing for the Shocktober sale. Now, as the sale changes week by week, I will come on here and let you know, hopefully, that what the update in the sale is, what the new ones are, and if I got any of them, I'll bring them on here. I'll do the same thing. I'll show them to you. You'll see the artwork, the discs. I'll let you know what the features are, and maybe it'll help you decide in what you're going to be doing and getting this through this whole Halloween Shocktober sale. Have a fantastic night. I've been talking for 22 minutes. My voice is almost gone. I got to get ready for my first day tomorrow. Wish me luck, guys. It's time for tea. Tea and a whole bunch of nerves. Have a good one.